Hi, good evening. Welcome to the WIMLA webinar. We're talking tonight with Axel Head, who is our contact and our partner inside the Outdooractive Association organization. I just want to say ahead of time that Outdooractive codes are being distributed by your national association to all full members. If that hasn't gone according to plan, then please let your national association know first. They are working very hard, all of them, I'm sure, to make sure this happens okay. So without too much further ado, I'm going to introduce Axel. Just suffice to say, for one moment, we have a webinar chat running, and we also have a question and answer. So we had a few questions ahead of time. Some of them we've been able to address already. A couple we'll send to the product team to get their comments on. And if there's anything that arises as we go through, we'll try and deal with those. This is being recorded and will be available via your association later. Thank you very much. And I'm going to hand over to Axel. Axel, good evening.
Good evening, everybody. As Ian already mentioned, my name is Axel Head. I'm the account manager at Outdooractive, and I'm very happy for the opportunity to talk to you again after the last smaller webinar last year. I'm very thankful to share some time with you and give you some insights, maybe to news or some facts about Outdooractive you don't know. Before I start, I want also to say thank you to all the guys working in your national associations, because we know that this whole project of the partnership working together of Outdooractive and the WIMLA would not be possible with the help of the teams and the associations handling the codes, answering questions, and so on. So Outdooractive is very thankful for that, and we are looking forward to make this partnership grow, and let's see what's happening this year. I share my screen. Just a moment. I'm still here. It's typical. Okay. I'm sorry for that. I think now it should work. So, do you see my screen?
I'm afraid I don't right now. Yes.
Yeah, there was something blocked there. I'm sorry. But right now it's working. Yes, let's look back. I think quite a year ago or something, we had the first contact with Ian, with WIMLA, and this whole project started very well. The announcement of the partnership was for us very effectful. So when we're looking at in this review what happened in the last year, it was a totally success for Outdooractive, and I will show you why we are thinking this is a success story, and what we are planning to do in the future with the business type guides I'm representing today. The timeline will be set by a short review. Then I will show you or guide you through the website of outdooractive.com what you are able to do with our maps, with our features, how these features will help you with your clients on tour, All this will pop up in the second part. After that, I will switch to the business section of Outdooractive. I think there are even more questions maybe to be answered. There I show you 4 to 5 points which I think are crucial for your work as professional guides on Outdooractive. And finally, we have enough time for a short Q&A for question and answers before I give you a preview what we are planning this year. One question I was asked a lot of internally as well as externally is why are you working together with guides anyhow? And the answer is quite simple. You guys, you are the specialists in outdoors. You have the experience out there, and your clients trust your qualification, your personality, and your knowledge. And this is why Outdooractive thinks that the business type guides, especially the guides themselves, is a real good benefit for the brand and for the whole platform. This partnership is built right now around a workaround. Ian knows the story about our new product which will come. I use these words since 1 year right now, but you will see after this webinar in the preview we are gaining ground, and I'm very positive that this product is available very soon. What we are offering right now as a workaround is you get a business account. It's an account for our business partners. It's called Guide Basic right now. And in addition to this, you get one free of charge Community Pro account. This means you can use all pro free features of Outdooractive for your work. Or optionally, you have the chance, if you ask for it, to get even the Pro Plus for a reduced price for €30. But there's a big but in this sentence. We are not communicating the Pro Plus version actively because it's a lot of manual work for us to realize this. Yeah, we hope that the new product will solve the discussion about Pro or Pro Plus or what is better from me anyhow. So it's just mentioned. These are the two options we offer. What we are offering in the back office is, of course, to distribute your content to your guests, to your audience, especially what you decide to publish. We have the power and the network to bring it to a wider audience, as many other platforms are able to. What we are offering as well is for your business a booking button. This is already possible in the basic account already, linked to your personal website or your social media or whatever medium you are using for your business. And what is a real good point, I think, is that all guides have a personal contact in our B2B team. If there are questions, problems, something unclear about the codes, etc., there is always someone listening and solving these problems. And if there are any feedbacks, etc., there's a direct contact right to Outdooractive. What we thankfully ask from you in return is, well, just to maintain and fill your data into the accounts in the way you feel comfortable with. I think as a professional guide, you need to give some information about yourself, about your tours, and about your business. So I think this is quite logical to deliver this data to the platform and maintain your account in a way that clients and other users see, hey, this is a professional. He works for living with the guiding in the nature, and this account looks so amazing. I want to contact him. This is finally the final step you can achieve with a well-maintained account. Of course, we are very happy when you are actively using your Outdooractive for your work, for planning, guiding, etc. But all the things you can do with Outdooractive, you're invited to, and we are happy that you are using our app for this. It would be really nice if you have a bunch of standard tours or tours you are comfortable to publish them. Some of you ask, have these tours to be completely new, or are they already known? Well, I don't think there are so many tours totally immune to the internet right now. But what is not so in common is that the publications, even on Outdooractive, in high quality. But you have the knowledge and you have the experience to give a publication to a standard route. Maybe it's found for 10 or 15 times on Outdooractive already. But if you describe it, if you place your comments, then it would be a really benefit for Outdooractive. This is what we are asking for. The next point, providing guests 4-week Pro Plus vouchers. This is a request for the future. This is in the moment quite difficult to realize. It's possible, but we did not communicate it because the technical solution behind this is not ready yet. Some of you have the opportunity to place our logo. This would be really nice. It's highly appreciated. But don't worry if you don't have a website or don't have a social media. This is not obligatory. Of course, your voice is heard louder than all the voices from the community because we trust your experience. This is why whenever we come to you and ask for a specific feedback, it would be really great if you find the time to write some words or give us a short call. So this is what we are taking out of this partnership for us. When we look back the last 12 months, the whole partnership, we monitored, of course, what achievements we made with this partnership, and what we saw that we had extremely good growth in the last year, not only of course of the partnership with the WIMLab, because there are other unions and associations as well, of course, but in total, it reflects that our path is the right one, and we are gaining ground day by day. We have a lot of trainings face-to-face or some webinars all across the Alps. We will proceed with this strategy. So when your association is interested in having a training or a webinar, just contact us. We will find a way to give here input, and we are happy if we ask for this opportunity. In total, of course, we see that the brand Outdooractive is gaining more brand awareness and in the guiding scene. And of course, this was the plan, and it looks like we will even get better. This is what it looks like. There are annuals, there are meetings, local meetings, teachings. You know the situation. These are the locations and the situations where we can, answer your questions, give you some input from maybe from our specialists as well. So please contact us if there is any interested in. So what you see here, you see nearly 2,000 guides have joined Outdooractive, and the campaign we are doing right now with the Pro program, free of charge Pro program. So this is quite successful, and we are very happy about this. The next 3 minutes, I think, I will invest in to show you how the onboarding works. We know that this process is not easy to communicate for the associations, and there are a lot of questions popping up, but I want to show you step by step what is to do if you want to take part in this program. The first step is that you reach out to your national association. Ian mentioned it in the beginning already. The concept is that not Outdooractive is able to check on all the guides worldwide, but the national associations are able to check on this, and with their help, it's possible to spread the codes for you so that you can redeem the free of charge membership. So please, first step, contact your association and ask for a voucher code. After that, with this code, you have to go on our website, but it's not the website outdooractive.com. It's a subdomain. It's called business.outdooractive.com, and only on this subdomain you have the fields and the tabs to redeem this voucher. Often questions pop up. I'm on Outdooractive, but I don't see any possibility to redeem the voucher. No, on outdooractive.com, there is no possibility to redeem this voucher, only on the business side. So please go to business.com, business.outdooractive.com and redeem the voucher there. The association hands out a short voucher code. It's an individual one. It's not a generic one. So each WIMBLR member has its own voucher code. When you have registered your business account after going to the filling in your data, contributing your email address, and so on, this mask will pop up that you have now a business account. In this business account, you have the red marked opportunity right here, redeem voucher, and this is exactly the tab you have to use after registering as guides, where you can redeem your voucher. You were led through this this process. Once you have been here, it's no problem at all to redeem the voucher in general. The next step, when this has finished, is maybe a little bit complicated for WIMBLR members who already use Outdooractive. This means they have already an account on Outdooractive. They have already delivered an email address to Outdooractive. For this whole process, what I described in the last minutes, it is not necessary to use this previous community account or to use the previous email address, which is used by the previous account. So all the registrations, new registration in the business account has to be made with a new, fresh, not known email address on the Outdooractive platform. This is a little bit a struggle. We know about that, but as in many IT teams, IT systems, it is not necessary. It is not possible to use the same email address twice. So maybe you have a second one, maybe one from work, etc. You only need it temporarily after the registration has finished, after the merge of the previous account into the new business account. All emails will be available again and can be changed by you, or if you don't find it or not feeling not comfortable with it, all the complete merge and the settings of the email will be done by our B2B specialists. So if you don't feel comfortable with merging accounts, please contact us. We will help you. In general, it will take maybe one or 2 days, and the accounts are merged, and you're ready to go on the My Business. Okay, when you finished this registration, when you redeemed your voucher, the journey begins with Outdooractive, in your case, with the Pro version. And what I will do now is to present you some of the key features on Outdooractive because of the variety of listeners. I think it's good to stay not too to get not too specific in details, but I want to make sure that you understand what is to do, what are the benefits for your planning and for your guiding, of course. How is Outdooractive a benefit for you? So when you see the entrance, the landing page of Outdooractive, of course, you are not signed in. On the right side, you can sign in. At first, I want to give you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big sections we are offering in the header. Of course, the maps. Then there's the route finder, route planner, the travel guide, and the community sections. What you have to know about Outdooractive is that the travel guide is a sum up of all information available on Outdooractive. Our big goal is to create the biggest and the best travel guides for outdoor activities. Mentioning maps, of course, Outdooractive key product are the maps. We have always been the platform with really good maps, with different maps, with the possibility to switch from one map to another. And this is possible as well with your Pro product already. You have on the one side, of course, you have the OSM, the Open Street Maps, free to use, but also you have the special Outdooractive map created by our own cartography section, who these guys are working day by day to get our map with different kinds of sources of data to the best option we can offer for outdoor enthusiasts. The Outdooractive map is available in summer and in a winter color, I would say. It's just another color. And for the winter, there are, of course, some other routes as well integrated. What you have, of course, as well, is the satellite view. What you don't have with the Pro is on the right side all kinds of Alpenvereinskarten or topographical maps, which are bound to local agreements. This is part of Pro Plus. I think what's extremely fine about this is to switch between different kind of maps. We all know that some maps are good in this section, others are better there. But to switch between different kinds of views, it's a really good thing and gives you a good impression of what is out there for you. The next point would be, and I like this very well, and this will be a point we are talking about later on one more time. When you're an Outdooractive, you can search with this, we call it flex view from our map. You can search on the maps, for example, for different things. One thing would be search offers. If a tourist goes to the Zermatt Valley and has no clue what to do about mountaineering or biking or whatever, he can open the card and the map, and then he will see, she will see a lot of different kind of offers. And this is exactly the point where you are invited to, if you are active in some regions, you can place your offers which are already existing on your website, on your catalog, or in your social media. You can place it right here. This is totally free of charge. We are happy to deliver these or to show these offers to our platform users, and you should be happy to get more clients out of this free of charge marketing. So what you also can do is not only search for offers, you can search for tours in a certain kind of region. It's the same region, just another filter, and now you can see if you don't want a guide or organized activity, you can search for different kinds of tours. You can set filters right here, from hiking to mountaineering, from ski touring, etc. And you will find different kinds of tours in our platform, shown on the left side here. What you have to know about is that there's a ranking behind this listing, because there are a lot of hundreds, most of the time thousands of tours placed in a flex view like this. And the best tours, the best published tours are on the upper level of this list. This ranking is very important for you as well, because a tour which is described in a very good, proper way with some photos, maybe from a premium partner or a top partner like the guides are, they are listed much more higher than normal private community tours, because we have to do our quality management. We have to improve our the reliability of these published tours, and this is a great chance to make potential guests seeing your business, seeing some of your standard tours. It doesn't have to be the hidden gem you're evolving for years, but there are standard tours who can be described by professionals as well, and this is the place where the guest sees it. When it comes to when the tourist wants to plan tours on his or herself. This is possible in a quite easy way. We have a system of different kind of activities. Here are just a few examples of them. What this means to you as specialists, you always have to be aware of in which activity you are locked in, which filter is set on, because when you want to do just a hiking route, and you're in the mountaineering filter, Outdooractive will provide not the hiking trails, but the mountaineering routes for you. So this is one thing we have all to be sure about, in which activity I'm logged in right now. When planning by activity is not your favorite thing to do, you want to plan it totally on your own, you have two options on Outdooractive. In this case, I planned a mountaineering tour, a mountain tour here, and you see two different kinds of planning options. On the left side of the route, you see just a few waypoints set, because I know the path. It's a small, rocky, hidden path to a nice summit, and here it's available on the map. So it's absolutely necessary to set only a few waypoints up to the summit. What you see on the right side is that I marked a lot of waypoints. This has to be, there's some reason behind it. You have to know that there is absolutely nothing, no path, no anything in the map. So this means this is an alpine region up there, and I can switch off right here with this tab the routing completely and set waypoint by waypoint my route back to the valley where I came from. So what I want to mention, you can activate the routing system and do the waypoints just in a few waypoints, or you can totally eliminate this and plan on your own, step by step, as you read the landscape, as you want to be on tour in this alpine region. For guides, this is essential, I think, especially when you're on tour on winter, where ski touring, etc. It's not only it's essential to be on tour off the signed paths. When we're talking about waypoints, often we were asked, how could it be that Outdooractive has different kind of data for a tour than maybe some competitors or my Garmin or my smartwatch? The answer is not always the same, but I think most of the time the answer is about setting how the planning was, how the measurements was. If you look at this extreme, of course it's an extreme example, but in this case, we set a waypoint here and another waypoint here on this section. They are completely on the same altitude. The routing system was turned off. So just as an example from the last slide, we did a combination of these two waypoints. And if you look down here, this is what you have to what you expect for the data for the profile. It's totally nonsense, of course, but what do I want to say? I want to say, if you want to if you plan with Outdooractive in alpine regions where there's a lot of going up, going down, it is absolutely crucial that you read the card well and put the waypoints at the right points, because the system does not always sum up all the landscapes between two waypoints. So the more waypoints you set, the better the result will be for your tour planning. Another point concerning the waypoints, I think for guides is a very good thing, is that you have the opportunity to set waypoints at special locations. There are maybe there's an objective danger, avalanche, high risk of avalanche, or etc. And you have the possibility to add personal information, individual information to your waypoints. This means if I set it here, because, sorry, if I set here the waypoint, I can give some information. Sorry, it's German. That's a point where I have to be very careful because of some reasons. I know about that, and I do a mark. And when I'm on tour with my clients, I see this mark, and I'm remembered to this special location, and I can, if I don't know it, I look it up. What is the problem there? Or maybe a colleague of mine has marked this as a special occasion. Maybe maybe it's just a point where the group is good to have a break. It's not only the danger, alpine dangers. On the other hand, it's can be anything. But what I wanted to say is we have the opportunity to place some information for you when you're on tour on these individual waypoints. Another example of the same topic. Here in this section, you see the change of the environment, of the topography. Before you're going up there into this rocky section, there's a wider section, and this one is the last safe place where you can take on safely some crampons, etc. when you go to do this in the winter time. So this is a reminder I set for a special place, which is some action necessary. Talk to the group, inform them, take on the crampons, etc. So that's another example of how to work with waypoints in the planning of guided tours. It's a backup. It could be checkpoints where you have to decide on something. In this example, there's only one set. Of course, I can set a lot of more to gain a very safe and a good guided tour. In addition to these basic map features, you have some more. When you go on the website, you will find on the right side a lot of features. You can switch the maps up there. You can, here's the winter and the summer card map I already mentioned. And beneath this here, there are the additional features we are offering together with our maps. They are listed one by one in the next slides. What is quite new, but is a very fine thing to offer, in my opinion, is to provide information how to get to a trailhead or to a region in the best sustainable way it's possible. These options are connected to the data of the maps. This means if you activate this layer, you can see the timetables of buses, of trains, etc. You can use it for planning, A to Z tour and go back by train. So this is a fine additional information, and this layer is quite new. You will find it on the right side of the website. This is not new, but also a very good feature to check what you are thinking of what you heard, what you're expecting out of your information you already have. Sometimes it's very useful to take a look at the actual website, webcams or photos from other tours a few days ago, so you get an impression how the environment looks like. Very useful for guides is the information where are actual closures. I think we all know the situation when you're on tour with your group and you out of the blue the way you have planned the path you have planned is closed because rock slides, damaged bridges or whatever. So Outdooractive is a very accurate medium for actual closures and problems in your region. So if you activate this is shown on the map with these icons, and you will find very good information about this. And it's not only the sign and the way the path is marked. If you click on the sign, like here, you see an explanation why it is closed, how long it is closed, and of course, what official associations or trail manager did the closing. So it's not a private closing where you can close your favorite mountain. It's not possible. Saying this, Outdooractive is very keen on to protect protected areas. Protected areas are to be found all over the world. We are trying to get all the informations from these protected areas, especially in this time, in winter time, in the Alps. It's not very useful and very good to do ski touring in these protected areas, and it is for guides a no-go to do so. So I think these informations are crucial for planning and guiding your tours as well. All this is to be found in the maps behind these icons, and you can use it for your plannings. Beside this, on the card, of course, you can find information about big or institutional protected areas where you can find useful information about this region, about this protected area. So we see this as a benefit for, to even to give it to your guests to talk about it, and this is our strategy to gain as much solid information about these protected areas and provide it to our guests and of course to you. What is also possible is you can information about current conditions. These current conditions are explained in the same way as the closures. So you can inform yourself about icy sections, about yeah, what else? Yeah, landslides, etc. It's not a closure, but you can find informations about the actual conditions. What is quite new is the layer about the exposure. Of course, you as specialists are not, yeah, maybe you don't need this layer, but I think it's a good way to get a feedback about decisions in the wintertime, about avalanches, etc. To know where is what exposure. And this new layer is colored, so you can see where are the east side, where's the south side, etc. And I think it's a very very useful addition. The slope gradient, also on a vector layer. This means you can zoom very nearby. You can get there, precious information about the slope in advance. Of course, when you're getting near this section, you see it, no doubt. But before you get there, when you're planning at home, you don't see the mountain. So this is in my opinion, a very good additional tool to get an impression and what to take care about when you plan something in this region. The avalanche bulletins, they are provided not by Outdooractive, of course. There's an interface with all the official avalanche bulletins available. And in the same minute when the avalanche bulletin is provided by these official sources, it is also available on Outdooractive. So you have all the information, the useful information on one map, on one platform. When you click on one of these triangles, you see the original text, what these institutions are giving out for the next day and the specific region. Nearly the same topic. It's about avalanches. The avalanche terrain hazard model provided by the Skitouren Guru was implemented by Outdooractive, I think, more than a year ago. And these additional layers for all of you who are on tour in the wintertime, it's additional information, what kind of topography is a very typical avalanche terrain. It's not about the snow, it's not about the snow height or the exposure, it's about the topography of this typical region where you are on tour with your group. So I think this is quite useful because it's a very nice view on the sections where you have to be very careful. And yeah, it's an additional thing for your tour planning. The snow depths layer is as well an additional layer we are offering. This is expanded right now to not only the Alps. Last year, we have always the addition, hey, this is only available in the Alps. Now we have it all over the world, I think. So this is a really good information. It's made out of satellite pictures. And the only thing you have to know about is it's not accurate in just-in-time information. To create this map, it is necessary to send back the information to to put it in the right way, and this takes around about 20 to 24 hours. So what you here see is 20 or 24 hours ago. It's not the fresh snow you're seeing out there out of your window. This pretty cool service is provided by a small specialized agency from Switzerland. They are specialists in this field. Yeah, and this is mentioned, but it is not a part of your free of charge Pro version. This is one of the Pro Plus features, as well as the next one. The weather information, of course, crucial for any guiding in nature. This is also available only for Pro Plus members. What is quite new for Outdooractive in this manner is the new 3D model with the new, with the news that FatMap, one of our competitors who was very ahead in the 3D world concerning mapping, we decided to take this chance, and we are working day by day to evolve the existing 3D model for Outdooractive to become it better and better. We have been working on this for quite some time, and in the summer 2024 we decided now it has a status where we can where we can publish it, but it doesn't stop. It is not the end. It will evolve even better, but as you can imagine, this costs some time, but we will improve this feature, of course. This is as well a Pro Plus feature. Going back to the 3D, basically these features I went through the last minutes are the features we are offering on Outdooractive for our users. And as I mentioned in the beginning, the travel guide, it's not really a feature. It's a result of all information gathered in the maps, in the layers I showed you. All this information comes together in our travel guide. So this is not a feature, but it's a very good source to finding different kind of activities, for sites, even for accommodations, or as I mentioned before, for offers, for commercial guides, and so on. You were thinking, well, he's talking only about the website and not about the app. This has one simple reason, because all what you here see and all what I've showed you is available on the map nearly on the same in the same manner. You will find all these tabs on your app as well. Of course, it's a little bit different designed, but all the topics I mentioned are on the app as well. But the app has some more to provide. And what you have to know when you have visited your Google store or your iOS store, maybe you find two different Outdooractive maps, apps, and maybe you have wondered, hey, what is this about? I don't need two apps, and this is exactly true. You don't need two apps. There are two apps existing. The gray-green one, it's a common community app, and this is the app which has all the features you are in need of when you are on tour with your clients. This gray-green app has no functionality at all in the business section. I will show you later on. This means when you're doing your guiding, you of course use the gray-green app and not the business app. The reason why is the white-gray business app on the right side has not all the features I showed you integrated in the performance. So this one, the gray-green one, is the one you need for your being outdoors. This is one major thing because a lot of you contacted us and said, hey, I downloaded the business app, but I don't find this and I don't find that. Yes, this is true. The business app on the right side is just for, I would say, for travelers who are doing their office, their back office, even on traveling. Then the business app, the white one, makes sense because you can manage the business functions as well. But when you're using the white one, please use the gray one as well. The login is the same, the password is the same, only the features are a little bit different. And just to understand if there are any updates concerning website apps for iPhone, for mobile phones or for iPads is always the same hierarchy. At first, the website has the brand new information, then the major app, so our community app has the information, and in the last step, the business app gets information. So this one is updated more than the white one. Okay. About the apps, about the app, what you have to know is that where to find what. This one, I think it's very clear where to find. What maybe is a little bit struggle, how to find these additional layers on the map. You will find this here on the point with the three, with the green point with the three points. So when you click on this, you see the menu known already from the website, and you can change or switch to whatever you want to. Beneath this, you see the option which map you wanna use. Basically, this is what you have to know about what and where to find something on the app. The additional features only the app has is, of course, at first the so-called buddy beacon. That's a service you can use even for guiding when your clients are willing to do this. They can share their location with you for a certain kind of period. This is not obligatory. You can offer it to them. You can talk about this about this topic, but there are situations where you have to divide a group, or you want to know where your colleague, your co-guide is right now. In these situations, it's really useful to see, okay, the other group is behind the ridge there. So the buddy beacon as a tool for guides, I think in some situations really useful. Of course, it's necessary to have an internet connection to use this feature. The chance to load offline or to save your maps offline, it's hidden behind this icon. This only makes sense in the mobile device. I think it's quite clear. The same as the skyline option, which is shown in one of the next slides, where you can get or gather information about your the summits lakes and so on in the nearby what your photo camera sees. Let's see, I think it comes anyway. Yeah, this is an example how the offline mapping is done. When you want to use or you are in need of offline information, you have to do this at home or with your internet internet connection. After that is done, theoretically, you can turn off the internet. You can spare your power of your device because you have all data on this offline saved map already. The budding beacon I was just explaining, and what you have to know about the skylight, even the skylight option feature is available if you is offline available when you have saved the region offline before. So to use this, it's not possible. It's not necessary to have internet connections if you downloaded the material in advance. What is quite useful and what you have to know about special situations, emergency calls. Of course, this is a huge topic for guided adventures and activities. In my opinion, the best way to use the information delivered by Outdooractive in an emergency call is to open your on the mobile device, to open your little compass tab. When you tap on this, the compass will open. You don't need the compass in this moment, but what is quite useful, I think, it's you have all the data where you are right now, where the accident has happened and where you need help. And it's not only the official GPS data, also the what 3 words decoding, meaning the 3 by 3 square is defined. And this information you can very easily share if you are asked to from the person on the other from the rescuer center. So whenever there is an accident, these informations can help, and you have to just know where to find it very quick. Tap on the compass sign on your device, and you will find this information right beneath. You can, if you're asked to, you can share it with the person you are talking to on the phone. Sometimes they are asking for it. What is quite new, and I don't know if all of you know about this, especially for the guides on tour with Garmin devices, there is a new or a relatively new app available in the Garmin Connect IQ store, which helps the connectivity or the is a good solution to bring all the information I have told you with the waypoints, with the information you put there individually, right onto your GPS guide device. Because I think a lot of us are on tour with watches or with smaller GPS devices, and the handy is the backup. So if you decided to do this to this way of navigation, this app will help you to bring the information from your phone to your GPS device. Please, not in your mobile device app store. You have to go to Garmin to the Connect store and download the app there. All right. This is what I wanted to show you about the Outdooractive community section. I see there are a lot of comments in the webinar chat. Maybe we can ask some, can go over it a little bit.
Yeah, I think some of them are kind of product support things. A couple that we probably need to pursue or talk to the organizations about. So you can probably pick out some more there that
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So this one. Yeah, this is a more beginning with the one on the top. There are some questions about some associations. In the beginning, I mentioned how the process is working. Most of the associations are informed, and the process is working, I think, very well. With some associations, we are still in contact to build up this process, because I read the EAGM. This is one of them. So the Spanish guides, the French guides. Please have a little bit patience. We are on this project. We are talking to your association. In the meanwhile, you can contact Outdooractive directly, because we are pretty sure that this process is implemented very soon. We will find a solution. So please contact us if your association is not already listed or is not taking part in the partnership. I used my code at the account, which is not a business, a few weeks ago. No activity yet on the account. So when that's quite strange that you can use the question is, can I use a code twice? Can I use it on the previous account? In general, it should not be possible to use this voucher code provided by the associations on your previous account. You have to be registered as a business in the business section, as I showed you. Whenever there is a problem, like mentioned by Yura here, the same answer, please contact us. This is exactly the case where our B2B team is helping you out and is solving the problem very quickly. Okay, I dropped this one, sorry. Yeah, Italy, I already mentioned. Here's the same. We are in the signing with the association. It's always complicated when associations are in charge of not only the WIMLA, but also for other mountain leaders or the IFMGA guides, when the association is concerned about both kind of guides. It's always a bit complicated. We are on this. Please, Italy, have a little bit patience. Solution is on the way. Maybe you know that Outdooractive is not only based in Germany. We have offices in Italy, in France as well, and they will manage the communication with your local associations. The AAGM is in contact with me. Okay, the last questions I want to ask very precisely, because when you have a previous business, a previous community account with all your content, with your data, it's not a problem at all. You can merge. This was the point where I talked about the merging of accounts. This is possible in the business accounts. So all steps which are has to be done with something with administration, this can be done by yourself in the business section. But when you don't feel comfortable with it, moving all your saved trips from one account to another, reach out please to me or Outdooractive. We will do these steps for you to guarantee that all your data is transferred. But yes, it's possible. Of course, it's possible. You don't lose your data at any time. The same is to say when your membership ends. It's not a question about the chat, but it comes to my mind right now. What is asked very frequently, what happens when my membership runs out after 12 months? Basically, nothing changes. All your data, all your content stays on your account, and you can activate it with a new voucher code you have to request from your association. So no risk at all. I would say nothing will be lost. I think we can go back to the next section, and you already saw it. It's about the where have I been? No, sorry. Here we are. Besides the one section about the outdooractive.com concerning maps, concerning features, concerning all the features we are talked about right now, there's a second one, and this is located on the subdomain of Outdooractive, the so-called businessoutdooractive.com. And when you see the headline, you see "Welcome to the Alliance of Officials." The Alliance of Officials is a good summary of all the players combined coming together in these business sections. Because when you go to here, choose your business, you will see protected areas, you will see search and rescue teams, you will see guides, you will see destinations. You will not see any private accounts there. So this is a section where the professionals come together, and we are very happy that the guides, that you take part in this platform as well. There are different ways to get to this business section. I want to show you some of them. At first, this is not the business section, it's just your classical community section as you know it from the app or from the website. And when you see on the left side of your dashboard, you see My Business. And when I click on this, I will promptly be in My Business section. It looks a little bit cooler. It's not so over-designed, very clean, hopefully. And there you see the homepage of my business. What you have to understand in the My Business section, and what causes a lot of questions, I totally understand these questions because it might look a little bit confusing, but no worries, it is not so confusing as you might think. On the left side, you see my profile in this example. I am the user. So this is my name, this is my membership, this is my quantify, and this is my background. On the right, this is the user, view profile of the user. On the right side, it's not a second account or an account of somebody else. This is the user group. We call it user group. And the user, Axel Head, is member of the user group of the company he owns. So all of you have these two sections. On the left side, there is your profile. On the right side, there is your profile of your company, of your business, or whatever you want to describe there. This is the place where you can put your logo on. This is the place where you can put your portrait on. You don't have to use the same picture. You can change, you can use different kinds of pictures. Later on, it is nice to know that the user group picture, this one here, will be seen by your potential guests on Outdooractive when you are sharing information, when you're giving out in the future Pro Plus trials. Then you have the possibility to brand this setting that the guest, the client sees, hey, this information, this option is provided by my guide, for example. So you have two things to do the settings. On the left side here, you can do all your settings in this place for this section, and the same here. Another settings are necessary in this section. This is one thing I'm pretty sure that a lot of you don't get the right way. Maybe we didn't explain it the right way, but it is crucial to understand how the structures are in the business section. All right. Of course, the user is the one who can redeem the voucher, not the user group. So this one is always, redeem voucher is always on the side of the user, not on the user group. What you see in my profile will be available in your profiles as well. You see here user management on the left side as well. This is a topic of the future because it will be possible that the company has not only one user, but maybe four guides using the same user group. This is very useful for companies not working as single freelancers, but in teams, etc. But this will be part of the new guide product. Okay, this is what you have to know about these two sections. When you're doing the settings, we'll go online in a few minutes. Then I show you maybe the media server and how to upload some pictures. But this is not the topic right here. I just wanted to say that here are two sections for you in the business section. Okay. What you see here, I show, in other words, no, I want to show you 4 or 5 points what is included in this business section. What it's all about. Why do I need a business section? When I go back a slide, you see here on the left side some headlines, and here you see 4 dots, and these 4 dots they are the opener to see, for example, the content manager. The content manager is for guides a very important tool because here you are able to see all what you have planned, published, your points of interest, your routes, tracks, etc. And of course, the offers. So this all is hidden under the content manager, under these dots you get here. Open the drop-down menu. Sorry, open the drop-down menu, and you see the different kind of content you guides are able to publish. And this is the point where each business type has a different list here. This is the list for the guides. Maybe it's changing a little bit, but these are the basic ones. Of course, you are able to have a quick view on what were your last steps. This is quite a short overview, just a dashboard. What you see here is I published 4 offers. this, as you see, is here nothing about offers, nothing about content in this way I showed you in the business type. So in this community section, you won't find it in this way. You have to go to my business to manage these content with the content manager over there. So why is content management and content marketing for you as guides important? As I mentioned before, when you are thinking of publishing some standard tours of yours where you are comfortable with, you are taking some pictures, you're writing some precise words, etc. You're delivering the data, then your rank will be relatively high. You get in an extra rank or extra points because you are officials, you are guides. So you are even better positioned in the content marketing, in the ranking, in the position where the guest finds this tour. I will give you an example online later on, but this is why the content manager is important for you. Another point, another topic, which is also provided in the content manager. Sorry, this is the wrong one. Yeah, it's a doubled. Okay. Please ignore this. This is a wrong slide. You can, if I go back, you have here the offers. When you click on this, you will see the offers you are provided. Unfortunately, I have this wrong screenshot there. I'm sorry about that. I will show you online later on. Let's switch to the joint trips. This is a feature we are working on right now, how you can manage, how you can manage with your participants, with your clients. You can invite them to join this trip. You can share the information about the tour. You can get confirmation if they're taking have the information, etc. This also is possible under the point joint trips. And what you are doing, you are organizing joint trips. You are doing guided tours, which is just another word for it. Communication and community is another point. You have the chance to build up your own fan base, your own community with these kinds of communications you are able to share with your clients. This means they can comment on your tours, they can give you feedback, they can ask questions, and you have directly the possibility to answer these questions, to react. So basically, it's the same as you know it from other social media platforms. You get in contact with your guests on a more frequent way. You can exchange information, and I think that's one thing we have all to watch about, to not lose our clients and their guests, but to bind them to our company and our services. Because of the slides were not so precise in the last few minutes, I would like to skip the Q&A for a few minutes, but we are just good in time, and I show you some online features. I change my window. One moment, please. You should see my screen now. And now we are online on outdooractive.com. At first, I want to give a recap how to find the business solution. One is, I already said it, out of my account with the link to my business. Another one is if you scroll down to the bottom of outdooractive.com, you will find here this link, outdooractivebusiness.com. If I click on it, I'll be on the landing page, and now I can open the different kinds of business types. In this case, I open the guides because we are international. This is maybe information as well. You can change the language to English. And what you see right now is the current homepage of our business type guides. This will change very soon. There will be a new website for all business types very soon. And for us, it will come with a new product. What I want to show you here is that you have two major resources to find any information about Outdooractive. One is on Outdooractive Business. It's right here. When you go on resources, you see here Business Help Center. And a lot of questions asked to our service line, they are answered right here. This section is also in an update right now, but you will find already now a lot of information when you go dig deeper in these topics. So when you are in the business section and you're looking for information, this would be one source where to find. Another one is on the community side. This is outdooractive.com, not the business sections. And if you want to, if you're looking for any information about maps, layers, features, general questions, then you do the same. You can go to the bottom of the page, and there you find again business section. I already show you, and here is the help center of the community section. So here you find a lot of information. We are working right now with an AI concept with a bot to answer your questions more precisely without any looking for it. So all information about this stuff I showed you is to be found right here. What you have to remember, there is a help center for the, let me go down there again. There's a help center for the community section, and there's a help center for the business section. All right, so that's all about the help centers, what you have to know. Please check them out. They are quite updated. And what I want to show you right now is a little bit more how the thing with the offers works, because I think this is one of the major little features which are very helpful for your businesses. So I do the same way as I described it. I go to the 4 points. I open it. I go to the content manager. I open the content manager. So, and now it looks a little bit different than my slides. You will see when I go now to, sorry, it's German again. So this is English, to contents, and then I go to offers. And now you see some offers of my company there. Let's see, maybe take this one. This is what it looks like when this offer is ready to go. You have a description. You can put in how to get there. You can set the location and so on. And when all these items are filled in, your offer is ready to go. Why it's not working, I don't know. Okay, let's see. This is how it looks like on outdooractive.com. If the client, if the guest is looking for some activity on bike in Scotland, somehow he finds this offer, and this is how it looks like. This looks quite familiar to you, I think. There's a description. You can translate it to different languages and so on. You see where the accommodations are. You see some kind of terms. You can do it the way you like it. You have to do it. This is practically all the information clients need for their booking. Here you see the company offering this this offer, and when I click on book or request, I do it, and as you will see, I directly come to our website where we address our clients. So this is, I think, a very good thing to address your maybe potential new clients with the help of Outdooractive, and it's totally free of charge. It's not. We don't see us as a platform gaining money from provisions, etc. So this is hidden under this feature of offers. Go back to English again. Typical. So I have to change. What we have to do when we do a new Angebot, a new offer, this is basically what you can try out right now. You can go on create an offer. Let me see. No, don't like it. Sorry. So this is what it looks like. This is what you can choose from. This is German right now, I'm sorry. And this is the field. These are the fields you have to fill out again. And you will let through the menu, and this way you are able to create your offer. The question is, how is the offer found by the clients? The answer is quite simple. When I go back to Outdooractive, I'm even not signed in. See, I'm signed out. I'm not in my account right now. And I go to the travel guide. And let's stay with the last example. And I look for Scotland. I want to gather some information. Then I see information about the destination I'm interested in, and so on. Here are the sites, etc. But when I click here on offers, let me see everything, every offers, and let's see the 10 most beautiful offers in Scotland. So guess what? Here it is. This is the tour through the Highlands. So this is the way the guest sees the offer. Another way he can find the offer is when he is on the flex map, as we call it. And I think this offer was based in Edinburgh because of the airport. It's not quite logical, but it is so. And one of these offers is the same offer. So these icons on the map lead to the same offers I showed you some time ago. Okay. I think the offers is, in my eyes, the most crucial feature in the Outdooractive business section for your businesses. And I invite you to check this out. If you have questions about the creating an offer and publishing in it, please contact us. We will help you maybe with the first one and show you what to do, what to avoid, etc. But these informations are also to be found in the help center I already showed you. Okay, let's go back to the PowerPoint shortly. All right. Because time flies, I think before I give you a preview what is planned for the next year, we take the time of a few minutes and answer some more questions. I think we do a little switch to the chat. Let me see. I think this one is answered already. Jacmar Holly asked, what are the highest resolution on the maps? It depends. What are the highest resolution? It depends on what maps are available. When we are talking about maps in the Alps, we are getting very, very high resolution. When we are talking about some international destinations where no topographical information is available, we are relied on the OpenStreetMap in the worst case. So it's not an answer to be not a question to be answered generally. Depends a little bit on. If I publish my routes with map description and photos and make an offer, why would people hire me? I'm not a mountain guide. I'm not trying to criticize, but I'm just trying to understand how best to use your platform. This was asked by Anne. Well, you don't have to be a mountain guide. You are mountain leaders. I think you're doing hiking. You can publish all kinds of activities. You are trying to win clients for your guests for. So I assume that you have a website. I assume that you have some marketing material. This is just one additional one where you could put on the data you already have and publish it on this platform, and the path, the customer journey of the guest. I showed you where he or she finds your offer. Hopefully, they click on the icon, they find your description, they click on your booking icon, and then they see your website or your social media profile and your contact and so on, and then can ask you directly question, can book you directly, etc. If you create a joint trip, does the trip automatically become published, or can it be only available to clients we share it with? Is asked by no name. A joint trip. So I want to answer in a different way. If you want to make sure that the information you share with your guests is not published, you always have the chance to share it with a private link. All information shared with a private link has the same data, the same result for the receiver, for the guest in this case, but it is sent by a private link. This can be done either in the business section or in the community section by opening the tour you want to share and click on share and with private link too, and then you can fill in whatever you want to. Automatically.
Is it also the case, Axel, that the later guide product will change this a little bit and really facilitate this kind of
Yes.
working? And somebody like, it was Anne actually that asked that question, the names at the top. Somebody like Anne will be able to help guide how that product develops, I guess, in future by giving feedback on it and helping Outdooractive understand the use cases. So.
Yeah. Well, this is exactly the perfect transition to the preview, I think.
Yeah.
Because the other points, my clients are.
Well, we've got a few
Well,
points
the last
which
one.
I think are kind of product support, which we will store and I think pull out. There's a few things to do with the account management again, and a couple more I think could be used in another webinar. So I think you're right. It's a good juncture to get to the next point.
Well, Ian, let me answer the
Yeah,
last two ones asked in the chat. Stanov Faban asked, "What about the duration of the agreement between Outdooractive and Wimla?" It's a good question. We are keen on to continue these kinds of collaborations with the Wimla, with the IFMGA, and with other professionals in the guiding section, as long as it is a good return for us. And for us, it's not, we don't see the guides as a return in money, in subscriptions, money generation, revenue generation, but we see the collaboration with the guides in, as I said, in the quality management. And as long as the mentioned contributions of the guides are visible for Outdooractive, if the guides are contributing their, I think, their small part to this partnership, as long will this agreement stay. If we see that there's no no return, then we have to think about it and how to go on. But there are no plans to skip it. We are looking forward to work with you for a longer time, of course. Leading to the next question, the last questions in the chat is: if I refer my clients to use Outdooractive app, do you have any affiliate program? Yes, we do have affiliate programs, but not in the guide section, because we are working. To be honest, we are finalizing right now the guide product, and what the affiliate program has to offer is not the same as what you will be able to offer your guests in the near future. When you remind one of my slides concerning the, I think it was in the business section, there was mentioned that you have the possibility to offer your guests a free Pro Plus membership for I think 4 weeks, totally free. This might look the same as they do it on the main website. You can do a trial there as well, but it's a different kind of offer, because when you invite your guest to do this, of course it comes from you. Now it's the point where the trust I mentioned in the beginning is important for us. For us, it's important that this invitation comes from an expert like you. So the client gets the invitation. They can use Pro Plus for free for your tour. And I think this is a additional feature, a safety feature, if the guests are able to follow and to understand the route you are going to do with them. The information can be shared on this top level maps they are using for trial for these 4 weeks. And the difference to an affiliate program or to the general possibility to do a trial is that after these 4 weeks, there will be no follow-up membership. If you do this trial on the outdooractive.com website and you forget to cancel your trial, you will get automatically into a membership. So this is absolutely not our our goal to use the guides to win memberships in this kind of way. We want, of course, do it more gently, and this is why we are not doing this. This leads me back to my PowerPoint. I share my screen one last time. Let me see, because I want to give you a short preview what is happening at Outdooractive. Again, wrong. Here it is. What is happening in the next future at Outdooractive? What is happening to the business type guides? We are working on the business type guides quite some time now. And the reason why it is not finalized is quite simple, because other business types and other actions of our developer team have a much higher priority because the guides are not gaining any revenue. That's the simple reason why we were on hold for a long time. And I'm very happy that we are not forgotten, but now have the information that the product will be in the beta version in February. So it's finalized right now. And I think it only will take some weeks from now that I have the information that the guides product will be available for us, for you. And what will change with this product? I hope a lot will change. Some of the processes will get a little more, easier, not so complicated, not so no more workarounds. We are working on an online shop where you can do the steps of the onboarding on yourself without the two kind of accounts and so on. So much more simpler, hopefully. And on the other side, we have some new features. Ian mentioned already one or two processes which will change. We are working on a tool to provide or to improve the communication between guide and guest. This is one topic we're not very good at in the last few years. There are other competitors who managed this in a better way. We did our homework there, and our developers are finalizing options that you can share your tours even with your guests without publishing them. You will have the tool to do some self-guided tours, but I don't think this is a business case for the use case for guides to offer self-guided tours. This is more a tour operator feature. But nevertheless, there are situations where you have to exchange information tracks you don't want to publish with your guests, and this will be possible with this new product. Beside this feature, there will be the possibility to place your association logo in a better way, so the guests see, hey, this is an official guide, here's a qualification. So I trust this offer. And some more features will be very positive for you. I think the most interesting one for you is that in the new structure of Guide Basic, Guide Pro, and Pro Plus, you have to understand that Guide Basic is a reduced version where not so basically you are able to use the Guide Basic right now because you're having it already. This would be Guide Basic, what I showed you, and the Guide Pro has one major advantage because included in the Guide Pro will be all features of the Pro Plus. So all what is Outdooractive is offering will be available in the Guide Pro. Remember, it's in the business section. It is called Guide Pro, but included in this Guide Pro will be basically the Community Pro Plus feature. So all of is possible on the gray and green app or on the community website will be available for Guide Pro. And we plan to, because this is the quite logical next questions, what do we get the next, when the partnership continues? We plan to offer you the Guide Pro instead of the workaround we are offering right now with the Guide Basic plus the Community Pro Plus. So this is what we are heading for. To sum it up, self-guided tours, exchange of tour data, getting more simpler, more intuitive, and getting the precious information that you are experts, that you are specialists, more communicated into our platform and towards your clients as well. These are basically the changes. The Guide Pro, you have to remember, is a business product, what is coming. The community, the app, and the website, it's a totally different thing. It's not about the business, it's about all the community, about all users of Outdooractive. These sections, they are improved day by day. There are, I can't say too much, but we have really good projects in the timeline. We are working on some new way of showing avalanche information with a 3D model. We are improving the 3D model. We have to, work on the quality management. For the guides, for example, we plan to give them the possibility to turn off all community content. This means when you're looking for something, you will have the button to turn off community, and all you will see in the future is just the official content of your colleagues, of the mountain schools, of the destinations, etc., which is much more reliable than the open community content. This is, to put it in a nutshell, the Guide Basic, what is Guide Basic Pro and Pro Plus, which we are working on. Please have a little bit of patience, but Ian will be one of the first who will be informed when we get there. And I'm pretty sure that it will be the next step to bring this collaboration forward. Well, I hope some answers are sufficient and not more confusing. And I invite all of your guides, all the Wimbler guides, if there are any questions, feedbacks, we are open to this. Please get back to us, write us a line, give us feedback. We need this. This is why we're doing this cooperation. And we are looking forward to very nice new years coming soon. Thank you, Ian, for the opportunity to speak again. And my last sentence will be, Ian asked for a second or another webinar with a more special topic organized from one of our specialists, or maybe two, cartography, whatever, mapping, programming. We are open to this. Just let us know. We will try to realize that. Thank you, Ian.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just have three things maybe I want to add, and then we will finish the webinar. I just want to emphasize what Axel said. The codes to get to people that don't have them, we are on it. We're aware that there are some logistic difficulties, and just be aware if you're in a big organization, it is pretty difficult for them to set all this up. So it will take a little bit of time, but we hope that this is a long relationship and that it will all come good pretty quickly. I would also draw your attention when you log into Outdooractive with your code that there's a really great section of offers and discounts from other partners of Outdooractive, including, for example, on Garmin equipment and DFDS ferries that I used in the summer, in fact. So take a look at that. They really are great offers. I was lucky enough back in the summer to be invited to the Outdooractive headquarters. Sadly, it did rain for 2 or 3 days, but it was a really great event. And what was inspiring was the vision of your founder, which is breathtaking. He has interests in so very many things. I am invited in the next weeks to the inaugural meeting of the Trails Network, the European Trails Network, and this is very interesting for Wimla. Outdooractive are very active in working with partners such as tourist organisations, the regional tourist organisations. We're very interested in this in terms of mountain tourism and value chains. You may be aware in places like the Balkans, Macedonia, for example, some of these projects are up and running and they are very, very interesting. We definitely like to work more in that. We increasingly see Wimla as a big player in mountain tourism. And partners like Outdooractive really help us land in that area. So I would like to thank Axel again, and I would particularly like to thank all of the IMLs that are on the call now that have uploaded content, and keep doing that, keep putting content on, see how it works for you. It's a shop window for your services. You don't need to put the crown jewels on there. For sure, there are some things that require your special skill and ability into these maybe dangerous places. But you can certainly have little samples and teasers and promote who it is and what you do and the wonderful places you can take people. This is the shop window. It competes favorably with other platforms that we might use. And as Axel said, it is commission free. So from my point of view as a provider in other areas, accommodation, this is a really good deal compared to what we get offered there. So I would like to thank you all. We've got a bit of a holiday now because it's pretty busy in February. We're all busy, so we're going to take a few weeks off and come back with a bang in March with some content about high altitude medical and various things around that topic. This will be available on demand, so you'll get an email in the next few days about that. Once again, thank you to everybody, and I'll let you get on with your evenings. Thank you very, very much. Okay, bye.